Hey there everyone, it's Val, and sorry I just attacked by yawn. Oh, now you know why I don't like to take my headache medication, my heavy stuff, if I don't have to. It's how many hours later? Almost 24 hours later, and it's still making me yawn. Because I got a good night's sleep last night, luckily enough. But anyway, hello, this is Val, and welcome to Zahjira's Travels in Skyrim. And hey there, Kiba! You're just stopping by to say goodnight? Well, you have a good night, Kiba. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you for the auto hosts I've been seeing today, so much appreciated. For those of you who don't know, Kiba the Barbarian does stream. And it's on Mixer, isn't it, that you stream? I think. Might be Twitch. Possibly Kiba will say what it is. I know Kiba, I've seen Kiba talking in Mixer and in YouTube, and I think possibly Twitch as well, so I'm really not sure if Kiba multi-streams like I do, or just likes to bop around. Mixer and YouTube. Alright, there you go. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, and hopefully, if not today, at some other points, people will stop by and check out a stream of yours. In any case, let me get going again with Zahjira. Oh, I hope this yawning doesn't keep up. I thought I was fighting it back, but maybe I'm actually starting to get tired now. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see, I want you to be highlighted. Because if you're highlighted, if I scroll in there, it doesn't matter. There we go. And thank you very much for hosting me on Mixer. Yeah, that is not triggering Mixer host messages. Alright, that's good to know. That means that I need to look into why that's... I thought that was supposed to be working with Streamlabs, which is why I got rid of my old way of doing it, but apparently it is not currently. Alright, I'm gonna make a note to that effect. Kiba not picked up. Alrighty. Thank you for helping me test that. I think Streamlabs, the Mixer stuff is not quite working right. It seems to me that the follows are not working, although I did change something, and I have to see if that works now with Mixer to see if the thing I was using before was the problem. But it also seems to me that the watch view count is not correct. You're hosting text today? I presume you meant rather than tax? Hang on, I just gotta check something, and I can't see because it's too small. No, I don't think the numbers are changing, because you're watching on YouTube and talking, and the number is not changing on this little, on the lower left-hand corner. There says 101. That's supposed to be view counts. I don't think it's working, because it's always said 101 no matter, even if there's somebody on YouTube. So I'm just gonna turn that off for now. That it's a new thing that they've implemented, and it does not seem to be functioning properly. So let's just turn that off on the two screens I have it on. There we go. Because I know YouTube doesn't show people in the view list unless they say something, but you've been saying things, so it really should be showing. Well, I use ScottyBot for Mixer, but the Streamlabs was... What it's supposed to be doing is picking up both follow messages and host messages and displaying them. ScottyBot was working fine for that, but I removed it because Streamlabs was supposed to now be working for all three platforms. It does not appear to be working properly for Mixer. I re-enabled the messages on Mixer for follows, which I don't normally like showing up in chat, but I thought maybe that's why it wasn't showing them, but I haven't had somebody follow for me to test that since I made that change. But it wasn't working with the ScottyBot ones, that I do know. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to look into that and see if they know that it's not working properly or there's something awry. What can you do? Yes, I know you're not using ScottyBot, Kiba. It doesn't matter who, because the height bot is the message that gives, which is the mixer bot, is what tells me that you did a host or a follow. And that is not being picked up, and it should be. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about it now. Let's get back to the game. And make sure that's highlighted. Well, you're welcome to look for more because she thinks she found all of the things in that particular patch, although she could be wrong. Okay. Oh, for a second there that looked like a body from that angle. Well, so there's a place we can go. Khajiit just wants to look around a little bit more before we go in. This place is just so huge. Khajiit's never sure if she's been somewhere until she looks at her map. Alright, Khajiit's not sure if she's been here. Oh, she has. She's been around here. Okay. Here's the boys. Khajiit might as well catch up to them over here. Hi, fellas. Did we go up there? No, we haven't. Can Khajiit put a... No, she can't. Alright, well... Now Khajiit is turned around. She doesn't know... Alright, well, we're going to... Ho, ho, ho! Okay, guys. Oh, spiders. Not spiders. Chorus. Okay, we have not been this way. Alright, guys.
I always felt a great deal of guilt running from Nightcaller Temple and leaving my friends to die. I'll never forgive myself for that.
Okay, so we haven't been up there either. Alright, that's not worth that much, and it's heavy. Oh, Khajiit sees an arrow she missed. Alright, Khajiit wants to go back to that catacomb sewer grate thing. But she would like to finish looking around here too, so... Ah, there it is. That's why she was trying to put a mark on the map to say, go here next. Okay, she will try to remember... That's why she's not collecting... the thing is, if she doesn't collect them, then... For some reason we don't come back here, then she won't have forgotten them. There's the rest of them. This.
I've done a lot of questionable things in my life. Serving Vermina was a horrible mistake, and I hope Mara will forgive me one day.
Khajiit would be surprised if she didn't. You have done so many good things around her since then. At some point one must have made amends, yes? Hello, Thrifty Panda. Welcome to the stream on Mixer. This, in case you're... I don't recognize your name, so it's probably not... it's hard to hear me. Well, nobody else has been saying that my voice is too low. I just sighed because it's like one more thing seems to be not working properly. Khajiit does have a Zahjira does have a softer voice. This is a role-playing stream, a serious role-play stream, which means if I'm not in a screen like this, if I'm not in a screen like this, then I am in character as Zahjira. And you, the chat, are also welcome to roleplay as spirit advisors to her. I do have guidelines for creating an appropriate character, which I can read to you if you are interested in doing that. Otherwise, if you just want to watch the stream, if you want to make any comments, put OOC before your comments, just like Simuse did, and that way I know you're talking out of character and I don't have to pause and try to figure out how Zahjira is going to respond to a statement that turns out to be something meant to be OC. And so it looks like the volume issue may be on your end, because Simuse has said that the volume is okay. Thanks for answering there, Simuse. Appreciate that. And I actually just realized it's getting kind of hot in my real life house here, so I'm going to, turn on the fan and hit the mic, apparently. Alright, hopefully that didn't make too much of a noise. And of course my mouse, there we go. Actually, now is a really good time for me to test if that counter is working at all with Mixer. Now that there's somebody who's watching on Mixer, hopefully still there, I can check the view count. And it still says 0 on YouTube. Yeah, it's not changing. It says 101 all the time, no matter how many are watching. I can't actually see that because it's too small for me when I'm looking over at my OBS. I actually have to maximize it so I can see that at all. So yeah, I'm turning it off. It does not seem to be functional yet. That is unfortunate. Alright, so let's get back to Zahjira and her angsting over exploring every nook and cranny. Alright. Now where was... Oh, there's an arrow there. Where was that one that Khajiit saw? There was a geode vein. Ah, it would have been through this way, she thinks. This is the way that we came. So where was it? Oh, well, there's something else up there, but... Okay, this is the other side of that bridge we saw. Alright. So she's gonna get this. This is still not what she saw. She still has to find that. But she will snag this. Is it refreshable? Actually, Simuse, I'm not sure. Let me check. Like I said, it's a new thing, so I'm not used to it. And let me just give you a be right back screen while I'm mucking about. Okay, so viewer count. No, there is no way to refresh it. No refresh button. The only way I can refreshing it is by, well, basically turning it off and on again, and I don't think that actually does the job. Let's try. Because I've already turned it off. Okay, so turning it off and on doesn't do it. And in the actual settings for it itself, I could try the refresh browser when scene becomes active and see if that does it. So that does refresh it. Interesting. Alright. Secrets. Not that there's anything on there that you couldn't see. There's nothing as far as I know. Anyway, so this one, if I turned it on, see, because the cup I don't remember having to do this with. That one is already okay. That was set for both of them. Let me check the tip jar. I might as well hit refresh browse on that one too and see what happens. Yeah, that one, see, that one updates just fine. Oh, now it's dropping that down in again. Okay. Yeah, because it's showing a static browser page, like static in the sense that the URL doesn't change. In the tip jar, I've never had to have the refresh browser while active on. But this one, yes, I know. Come on, do it. There we go. And here it comes. Alright, well, we will try the refresh when browser is active because the numbers have changed when I did that. But it isn't showing anybody on Beam, or on Mixer, I should say. And if Thrifty Panda is still on Mixer, which it looks like they are not, although they did. Okay, so I have a new follow today that did not show up in the list either. It did not drop a thing down. Yes, there are some issues with Mixer. That's a pain. It's a pain. Getting all the tech stuff to work right. Pain in the rear end. Alright, I'll have to look into that again and see if I can figure it out, but not right now. We'll try the refresh thing and see if the numbers actually change, but it's only going to do that when I go into the thing, so if it's not refreshing properly, it's only going to get refreshed once an hour, i.e. when I stop and restart for the next episode. So, alright, well, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so that goes over there. Ah, there it was. That's what Khajiit. And this is where we came from. Yes? Yes. Okay, Khajiit is no longer totally lost. Just sort of lost. Alright, okay, so apparently the next thing, let's look at the map, after we go and check out that tunnel, did Khajiit go across that big bridge there? She's not sure. She might have just gone under it. But since, while she likes her magic map, it's not precisely the best map in the world because it won't let her look wherever she likes. At least, it doesn't seem to. Although it does let her look around where she's been, so maybe she actually has to be there first for it to work properly. And she sees something up there. Alright, well, let's go get that and this. Hey, Render. Alright. Render, Khajiit.
Mara, protect us both.
Indeed, Khajiit has something for you to carry for her.
Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
Fabulous. There we go. How's her weight? Actually,
I'm ready. Let's continue.
almost
You are
ready.
taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Eventually. But for now,
I will shoulder some of your burden.
excellent. Khajiit has some more burden for you to carry. If you would be so kind. A pound each, that's heavy paper. Wonderful. And as she recalls, she can ask you to do these because you are not wearing them. Excellent. Wonderful.
We follow then.
Excellent. All right. Let's go over here, grab this. And then we'll check out that tunnel. Khajiit was thinking about things. She didn't specifically pay attention to whether or not she picked up any of the... No, she didn't. No black soul gems that she needs to hand over. Alright. Going to check this out once she hears the boys arrive behind her. Only be a moment, Khajiit is sure. She wonders if it's just going to be one room like the other times. But if it is a sewer, it should be longer, yes? She thinks so. Okay, well, there is a room. And it does look like a sewer, but it's been so long since it's been actually used for what sewers are for, it's actually got clean water, which Khajiit is very happy about.
Is someone there?
Oh, no! Oh, for... Right. You guys. Oh, for... Khajiit should have done something about that guy. But she thought, no, the boys won't run up. Why did it... Okay, never mind. Oh, you almost got an arrow in the back there, Erender. Almost. Oh, great. What is going on? There's a trap that was activated. Okay, fellas, you're gonna have to wait here. Khajiit has traps to make sure that they are disabled before she brings you through. So if you wouldn't mind waiting here, Khajiit would be appreciative. Please don't wander ahead. Oh dear. She would like to be able to talk to these people before they're massacred, but to make sure well, they are attacking her and her friends, so she supposes they're proving that they're, well, hostile. But she would have liked a chance to be sure, you know? Instead of just having to assume. Well, since she's here, she might as well do this. Well, or not. Alright. Perhaps it would be a better idea to look around first. She doesn't see anything. But she's got one of those weird feelings that there is something here. Which has gone away. Alright. Nope, there's another one of those black ones. While she was meditating, actually, Khajiit finally remembered why she had a bad feeling about black ones. She remembers vaguely reading a book about soul gems, and she believes one of them said that the black ones, which are rare, can be used to capture a sentient being's soul, like Quadojo, for example. And, yeah, that would be a bad thing. Erender?
Ready to get moving?
Yes, Khajiit would like to give you another one of those gems.
Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
While she may at some point have a reason to use one, it's not something she wants to use normally by accident. And if it stays in Khajiit's backpack and she happens to hit a sentient being with her bow that has the enchantment on it, she might accidentally suck someone's soul into a soul gem, and she really doesn't want that to happen. That's why she still had a bad feeling about them.
Mara will protect you.
Indeed, she hopes so. Before she remembered what it was for. So, yeah. She doesn't know, but she wants to make sure that she doesn't do that by accident, especially if it happens that, you know, one of her friends jumps in front of her, and unfortunately she gives him a death blow, which would be terrible, but it would be even compounded and made much, much worse if she accidentally trapped them in a soul gem. That would break her heart forever. Because she doesn't know if there's a way to release them. She doesn't think there is. So, yeah. Just for reference, the reason that I have her pick up all the bows and stuff that are sitting on the ground is, at least It used to be that they would be left behind when the bodies were cleaned up, and so they add to the clutter and the bloat of the save file. And that's also the reason that she tries to pick up every arrow that isn't, quote, broken. I.e. she can't physically pick up because there's something wrong with it. So that the save file gets as bloated as little as possible. So, just thought I every once in a while I try to stop and tell you guys that, and I don't think I've done that for, well, a very, very long time. There is a lever here.
I always felt a great deal of guilt running from Nightcrawler Temple and leaving my friends to die. I'll never forgive myself for that.
That looks activated as opposed to deactivated. So Khajiit? Yes, okay. Now she might be wrong, and this might be the Bessie death of her, but she thinks that's how that works. And this... Did Khajiit shoot you? She doesn't remember. She's shot a few Falmer. She doesn't think she did. Yeah. Heavy and not worth very much. What is that at the end of the hallway? Okay. Alright, so wherever this is going under... She could have sworn she heard a click. Oh, just her feet in the water. She's getting a little worried here. Up there. Oh, and right above her. Alright. Does she see you? No, she does not. So possibly when we go through there, we'll be able to see up here, maybe? Or if she's very quiet and goes over here. Ah. There we go. To you too. Alright, so where was the other one? There. Alright, if Khajiit can see it, it's going to be from over here. No, Khajiit. No, she cannot quite see it. Dang it. That is unfortunate. She wonders if she could jump up here without alerting it. What about over here? Oh, Khajiit does have something that might be of use. She hasn't used them for, well, a long time. Oh, well, that was a terrible shot. Let's try a little further back here. These rope arrows seem to be broken. Well, she'll try one directly above, and if it doesn't work, she'll have to assume that she can climb the rope anyway. Maybe. Ah, she got it. She got the rope. Nope, she almost. She got the rope. Okay, it worked. Okay.
Trust in Mara.
She wasn't sure she could grab that one. She's still not quite sure how she did, but she did. She'll have to remember that. She can jump up and grab the end of it. She always kind of thought it had to come down for her clothes to reach. But she was wrong.
She'll protect us in this dark place.
Yes, Mother Cat will. Mara, the Mother Cat. She will protect us. As long as we don't really expect her to do all the protecting. How about in the butt? Yep, that did the trick. Okay. Oh. No. There's no Khajiit here that was incautiously walking. No. There is no Khajiit. Okay, so there's a few Fulber over there. Khajiit hopes they forget that they saw her. She needs to put her spells back on too, she just realized. Whoops. Perhaps that would be a good thing to do, since she's just attracted a bunch of attention that she didn't want. Help if she did. There we go. She needs to look at these spells to remind herself what they do. And she'll do that just a sec here. Alright. So that's a restoration spell. That's this one. Here. Actually, can only cast it with one hand. And how long does that particular one stick around? Khajiit wonders. That is one that once Khajiit has cast, apparently it sticks around until she is knocked unconscious or something. Good to know. Does she have any other spells of that type? Nope, just the two. Alright. Khajiit is kind of wondering if she should check out this area first. Because she thinks by being able to jump up, she probably got here any route that was not anticipated by other people, most likely. So what she's going to do, she's going to see if she can collect that geode thing she found, and then she's going to go back down where she's supposed to be, she thinks, and continue on that way. That way she less likely to get into trouble she can't handle. Not quite sure, but the roundness of that disturbs her for some reason. Doop, 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 doop. Alrighty. Dang it. Okay. He had a Nernroot on him. Well, Khajiit does not know what she's going to do with these Nernroot. She would like an extra one to taste it, but then she just guesses she'll have to wait until she finds someone who knows a lot more about alchemy than Khajiit. Now, if Great Aunt Shurza was still alive, she would send the Nernroot back to her to look at and find out, because Khajiit's pretty sure her aunt would know something. But, oh, does Khajiit really have to go down there to look? Well, if she has to go down there to look, she's going to put this right here in case anybody comes looking for her, because she's not sneaking very much when she's in the water. She will get wet, but it doesn't seem like cold water. Oh, she really doesn't want to do this. It's so dark down there. Khajiit might be able to see when she's down, but maybe she should take some of her yes, she's going to take some of her clothes that are going to get wet off and put them inside her pack, which is waterproofed, so she won't get quite so wet. So let's take off her robes, and it's a good thing she left the boys behind so that she could do this, and there's no point in wearing her gloves at the moment. She'll leave everything else, should be fine. Right. Okay. Oh, her cloak. Because she forgot her cloak. Alright, they're safely tucked in the pack. Oh. No, it's even worse than she thought. Oh, before she starts playing in the water. Too much. She just remembered she does have a spell that she can use. She thinks it's an alteration spell. There it is. And that way she won't have to worry about breathing. For a little bit, anyway. Ugh. She hates the water. It gets in her fur and it's on her skin and it's cold and... Oh, she found something. At least it's not... There better be something nice in here if Khajiit is getting wet for it. Well... That's not too bad. Khajiit will take that. Okay. Oh, the wetness. The only time she doesn't really mind getting wet is if she's having a shower. You know, in the comfort of her tent. Oh, there's some more. Okay. What has this one got? Some potions. Excellent. She hopes they're well stoppered. Otherwise, they'll be kind of wandered down by now. Not too bad. Okay, Khajiit thinks it was worth getting wet. As disgusting as it is. It could be worse. It could be an active sewer. Then she definitely would have not gone down there. Alright. She thinks she'll go over here somehow. And drip dry. Now that she's not in the water. Okay, it doesn't take her very long to dry. Excellent. Time for her to get dressed again. Right. Probably the quickest way to do that is to find where she put them in her pack. Let's put her robes on first. Now she doesn't feel like a naked Khajiit anymore. She's so glad the boys weren't here to see that. Well, mind you, she always is careful to go around the corner, but still... sometimes she worries about them peeking. It is just not seemly for a female Khajiit to be showing their chest fur, and her underclothes don't really cover much of it. And yes, she thinks they're too respectful of her to, you know, peek or anything. At least she sure as heck hopes so. Because if she ever caught them peeking, ooh boy. Ooh boy, Khajiit would have something to say about that. They might find a lesser flame rune trap under their feet. Lesser, so it doesn't actually kill them. She'll heat them up afterwards, but like, don't ever do that again. Alright, is that the only one? Okay, that's good. So that's the only way she... Right. No, that's the only way she go, because she came from this direction, yes? Yes. For some reason she thought there was more of them. She thought she heard more feet than that. Maybe they are... They must be further along. Alrighty. She will be careful, though, because she thinks she heard at least one more set of footprints. Or footsteps. Footprints is what you leave after you walked, when they're wet or something. Alright guys, it is time for me to cycle the stream, so if you are watching on YouTube, please look at the upcoming live stream section for the next one, which should be 3.027, I think. I could be wrong. It's the next one anyway. If you're watching on Mixer or Twitch, the stream will be ending briefly while I set up for the next episode, and then we'll be starting again. So I hope you're enjoying the stream, and I'll be right back. See you in a few minutes.